welcome to The View.
Yeah.
Why aren't you sparkly around the chest area today?
You know, our wardrobe stylist, Fran, she's going through this thing where she wants everybody to wear a necklace. So
I know, she's in a phase.
Yeah, she's
This
in this
necklace
phase.
has been on. It has been on Barbara. It has been on Joy. Has it been on you?
I didn't get it yet.
We share.
But she's like, whether you like it or not, you're going to put it on. So I'm wearing it, and that's for you, Fran.
Very, very blingy. It's like, here's my chest.
Here they are.
I just want you to see that I'm wearing diamonds.
Little advertisement.
My goodness. Now, Sherry, we were talking about a friend of yours. We're not going to say her name.
Yeah.
And dating. And you said it was sort of eye-opening, the conversation.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she's been flirting with this very hot guy for a while now, and so I'm kind of her chaperone. And we went out, and he was talking to her, and he told her that he you know, he's a romantic guy. But he's been in 2 relationships, and he doesn't have the follow-through. He's been in 2 relationships, and each lasted 9 years.
Yeah.
And he didn't ask the girl to marry her.
Well, 9 years is a long time.
That's like 18 years. That's like dog years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she likes him, and so she feels like, well, you know, 18 years, you know, he might be ready now. And if I just, you know, sit back and he'll be there. And I'm just like, I think you got to listen to what they say.
Yeah,
you know,
like it's taken me a decade to maybe even consider committing to another woman. Maybe not so much.
That's an incredible track record. I mean, it's like elephants gestate for that long. 9 years is a long time.
That's a long time. When you think about
It's a long time to not say, hey, let's just make this actually.
Because he's got everything. You know, he makes his own money. He's pretty successful. He
looks
loves
good
children.
On paper.
Yeah, it looks great. They go everywhere, and you know, she's just like, I don't know. She thinks she might want to. What, Whoopi? I love the face.
She's making one of her faces that her mother yells at her for.
I'm just thinking, well, if he's spent 8 years in a relationship, 9 years in a relationship, and then had another long relationship, maybe he's just doesn't want to get married.
Yeah,
and
right.
if your friend is going, okay, how long before he asks me?
Yeah.
Maybe you should tell her that this might not be the thing.
Right.
Well,
if marriage
may
is
not
what she
be,
wants.
If that's what she's looking for. Because, you know, I see these TV shows, you know, this is why I don't watch TV. Because it seems like the girl's going to and he won't marry me.
Right.
And I just don't understand it. You know, I do everything. We've been going together for like 7 months.
Right.
If I was a guy, I mean, it's just, it feels like.
But you remember, even on The Bachelor, when Melissa got dumped, she kept going to him, you're making a mistake. You're making a mistake.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But, you know, I think that, you know, women sit there. I think if a woman goes into it going, I'm not going to ask for anything, this is just going to be fun, something starts happening around that, like, year 2 or 3. I don't know. If that egg drops.
To me. I don't know what it means. I mean, once you're married, if you've been married once, it shouldn't happen over and over again. You should know. It's like getting hit in the head.
And I think if you're, you know, it depends on why you're I don't mean to say desperate, but why you can't just go out with somebody for who they are and not go hoping that something's going to happen. But you remember in the old days when we used to go out with people just because we liked them? We weren't looking to get married. We just wanted to hang out.
But can I ask you, in the old days, I think people did go out. They were looking for folks to be married. That's why you dated, to get you.
But see, I would go out with a guy, and I wasn't looking for a ring. I was just actually looking for someone interesting to spend time with. And if it blossomed into something else, then it would take its normal course. Now, I'm not the marrying kind.
Anymore.
Well, I used to like to do it because I love the party.
Yeah. But now you know you don't need to do it.
Well, now I can just throw the party. It's cheaper.
Right. Gifts.
Oh, no, you do. I'll show you how to throw a great party where you get presents, too.
Oh, boy.
I have a shrink who used to say, just find someone who's pleasant to be with. And then she got Alzheimer's, but still. She used to say that. Just find someone who's pleasant to be with.
But then you find them. And then what happens when it doesn't work out? Well, there's a new book called Dump 'Em. You think I'm lying? How to break up with anyone from your best friend to your hairdresser. It's a guide to getting the people out of your life that you want out. And it's, it's written by our friend Sarah Silverman's sister, Jodine Spire. So how do you guys handle it when you want someone to go away?
Well, you know what's happening now, too, is more than ever, people aren't doing it face-to-face. And sometimes people would leave a message on a voicemail. Now they'll just either text or they'll post it on their Facebook page or their MySpace. Do you remember, didn't there a woman divorce? Wasn't there a listing where a woman divorced her husband, like, through Craigslist or something weird? Like, people are using
But you know what? Sly Stallone broke up with his wife. Remember, he Federal Expressed her a letter breaking up with her, Jennifer Flavin, but they ended up getting married after that.
FedEx.
Look how well that went.
I like the idea, frankly, of just texting someone, of this long conversations, and it's not me, it's not you, it's me. No, it's you. And this whole thing of this long interaction.
You got to do it.
If someone sends me an email and says it's over, I'm happy. I don't want to talk about it. I'm glad to hear it clear, and that's it.
But
it's
you
over.
don't want to personally
because why? He's going to tell me things that are wrong with me then. Better to have a nice, succinct message.
You want to
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Because people do. They say, well, why? But do you really want to know why?
You don't really want to know.
But that's my problem. I feel like I need to call you, but I get into these long explanations of, you know, it could have worked out, and I'm so sorry.
I would rather do it face-to-face so that the next time I see you, I'm not ducking you.
Yeah. Right.
I don't have to be uncomfortable. It's like, if this is not working, I'm okay with it. Because what I want is I want a happy relationship. Yeah. I don't want somebody who's miserable and then looking at me like they're waiting for me to do it. You know what I mean? If it's time to go, I say it's time. I say that I can't do this anymore.
Women have a hard time breaking, not just in like an emotional or sexual relationship, but even right down to their hairdresser or you know, like if they have to kind of make splits there, it's not always easy
I have a
to do
girlfriend
that.
who was dating a guy who looked like Frank Perdue, you know, the chicken guy. Right. And when she broke up with him, she just emailed him and she said, "Adieu, Perdue." And it was over. And she never runs into him.
I love that. I would have sent a thing that said buck, 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 buck.
That's another way to do it.
Woo! We'll be right back with more insanity right here.